Hey, this is Gradigy with the video review for the Combiner class Devastator. As you can see, I've got the 6 Constructicons that form together to make Devastator, and from left to right they are Scavenger, Mixmaster, Hightower, Scrapper, Long Haul, and Rampage. They're all semi-posable in vehicle mode, nothing really impressive. They all roll okay. Mostly the best ones are the ones with the actual wheels. Except for that one right now. This won't make me look dumb. But these all have just like really turdy rollers. Little bitty wheels on the bottom. There's not really a whole lot to talk about with them in that mode. So let's not get right into the transformation. I like to start with the legs. We'll start with Long Haul. First, you pop that apart, bring it back to there, and then the back pops down. And then you grab this part, flip it around, bring it up flat, and that is the foot, the right foot of Devastator. And then Rampage. Not a whole lot different. Bring that up and then grab the treads, take it around like that, and then grab this part. You have to kind of pop the front forward and then down, and that is the left leg of what will be Devastator. And then with Scrapper, you take these parts, these 2 parts of the shovel, break them off, the middle part, bring them back, and then make sure you don't grab it by this part because it will pop off. I don't even want to show because it's frustrating. So you grab it by the wheels or this bulky part, and then you take these 2 wheels, just snap them up like that, and bring these 2 shovels back around. Kind of makes a pseudo claw type thing. That is whatever arm you choose it to be. The arms are not predetermined like the legs are. And then Hightower, you just fold the crane back, pop off the treads, and then grab these and draw them forward, kind of down, and you can see it kind of makes a claw. Then take the treads, fold them up underneath it, and that is it. And there's the peg hole for that, and the peg hole for that. And then Mixmaster, being my favorite Constructicon, just as a side note, just pop the front off like that, and you can actually set that away because you'll never use it again. Because if you use it for the same reason I do, you'll never use it again because he will always be in Devastator. And you take this back part and just pop it down if it wants to, just like that, and fold it up and under, pop it into place, and that is it for the head. And then Scavenger has another seemingly vestigial part. The shovel does nothing. And then you take this part, fold it down, pop it into place, then take this and fold it down, pop it into place, and then grab this part here and just pop it out, fold it down, and it snaps into place. Then you do the same thing with this side, fold it down, pop it into place, and then here you'll see somewhat of what appears to be a chest guard, and you just fold that up. It doesn't pop, it just kind of sits there. And then you'll see peg hole. You just fold that down, click, 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 pop. And then you'll see peg hole, peg, pop. And that is it for the chest of Devastator. And that's it as far as transforming them individually. And the first thing I always like to do is attach the head to the body, because that way you don't have to mess with all the limbs getting in the way. and you'll see how there's that sort of indentation, and then that square part that sticks out the bottom, and you just slide that down in there. Yes, it will make that sound pretty much every time. It doesn't break. And then I like to start on the legs. You take long haul. You can see the peg. You can see the peg hole. And then it pops right into that brown thing jutting from his waist. And then take the other peg on Rampage. And you can see the other peg hole. That will pop right in. Sometimes it makes a loud pop, sometimes it doesn't. I don't care. And then you take Hightower in his claw form, and you can put it over here, you can put it over here, it doesn't matter. But if I'm remembering right, I think it comes displayed as his left arm. So you can see that peg right there. And then the peg hole. And sometimes, the first couple times, you have to force it pretty good. But after a while, it wears. And then here is Scrapper. You can see his peg hole. And then the peg. And it pops on pretty swiftly. And there you have the monster known as the top heaviest thing on the planet, Devastator. Not bad as an overall figure. Some pretty good articulation. I like to joke that 6 Transformers with terrible articulation transform into one Transformer with pretty good articulation. There's not a whole lot to speak of. You can see the detail that it shows all the different cogs and gears inside him on the shoulders there. Oh, and I forgot the most important part of its transformation. How stupid of me. You can fold those up and actually fold that up and back. Yeah, now there's Devastator. And also, he has this button here on the front. If I hadn't taken out the batteries, he would have went, "Oh, I am Devastator," or "Destroy all Autobots." But when the batteries are in, Mixmaster makes terrible grinding noises, and I couldn't get him to stop. So the batteries are no longer in. And that's pretty much it for him. If you're wondering why I bought him instead of the one that was released from Japan, it's because I like the greater detail on him. Even though the one released in Japan, the robots also have robot modes instead of just vehicle modes. I should have probably mentioned that they don't. All those robots only have vehicle modes and limb modes. And then just for a quick size comparison, here is the second movie's Optimus Prime. So he's pretty much dwarfing Optimus right now. But aside from that, there's really nothing else to speak of besides of his sheer awesomeness, and I like him a lot. But he will cost you a pretty penny. So, all in all, I give it an A.